Welcome to Suncebeat Festival. We're here with Late Night Tough Guy. How you doing? Good day?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So how is it to be in Croatia then with all these beautiful scenes?
It's always good. The weather's amazing. The vibe is so chilled. It's just a great place to be. This is my third time here and it just gets better every time. Yeah.
Okay. And Barbarella's, we mentioned it earlier. You're excited to play there this week?
Really excited. I played there a couple of years ago and it was one of the highlights of that tour in 2013. So I'm pumped for tomorrow night. Yes.
And obviously you've got a boat party as well this week.
Yes. Tomorrow afternoon. Well, tomorrow early evening. I think it's from 8 to 11. So this will be my first boat party. So it should be quite exciting.
Because I was going to ask, do you prefer boat parties or playing on a stage?
Well, I get a little bit motion sickness, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to go. No, it'll be fine. I'm looking forward to it.
You might spend just some time on the back of the boat, like head over the edge, Mark. Good luck with that anyway.
Yeah, thanks.
But it's sold out, right? So that should be great.
It is sold out, so I think it's going to be a great time, yeah.
Good. So, at the moment you're putting out a lot of disco music. So obviously there's so much disco music out there. How do you choose which tracks to work with? Is it something that you like? Is it, you choose tracks because you like them personally, or is it something to do with how you think your music will fit in?
It's always, I guess, different things. Like it could be just like a single line from a track that really attracts me, that resonates within, like something that'll remind me of an old flame or something like that. Like it really has to connect with me on a deep level, or something that reminds me of my youth. Like for example, the edit One Night in a Disco, which is an edit of Sister Sledge, He's the Greatest Dancer. I remember that track from when I was 16, and it's one of my favorite tracks ever, and I remember like dancing to that record in my bedroom like all the time, like for what seemed like months. So that edit to me is one of the best that I've put out there. So I think that love shines through on the edit.
Helps you connect to it and then you work better with it. Yeah. So obviously you mentioned when you were 16 you can imagine dancing. Did you give it the hairbrush singing in the mirror?
Doesn't everybody do that?
Yes, sometimes.
Hello.
And so what kind of, if you could pick like one period of time or like era for disco music, could you pick one that you you enjoy the most? Because obviously there's years of it.
There are many years, but I think my favourite years would have to be from 1978 up until 1981. Okay. So that year is a hell of a lot of music, great music that came out. And in particular, 1979 was a great year for albums. Like, so for example, Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, which is a brilliant album. Yeah. So yeah, that period.
And you're from Australia, yes. So a lot of your time must be spent travelling and stuff like that. What do you do when you're on a really long flight to waste the time? Do you just catch up on your sleep, or is there something that you like to do on the plane? Because we spoke to an artist.
Question.
Yeah, we spoke. Well, the reason we asked, we spoke to an artist, Anushka, last week, and one of them said that he always makes music when he's travelling. Right. So we thought that's.
Well, I don't make music while I'm travelling. I try to step away from all of that. I do miss it, but I don't have a laptop with me, so I travel with my iPad or something. I'm not a very good flyer.
You don't like flying?
I hate it.
No boats, no planes.
Yeah, I'm terrible. So I don't get much sleep. Okay. I can just get it together to watch a movie because the slightest bump and I'm all jittery. Yeah. So it's not that whole environment is not good.
Just sit there and wait it out.
Yeah, I'm like this.
For like 10 hours.
When is that 13 hours going to be up? Yeah.
Okay, and you've just been touring Europe, and have you got a favourite place that you've been to up until now, or not really?
There have been a lot of good gigs. So I've been touring so far for 2 months, and I've got another 3 to go, which is quite an extensive tour, but really, really enjoyable. My favourite place, I think, in the world would have to be Dublin, and I've played there a few times now over the course of the last few years, and I love Glasgow. And recently I played a gig in Birmingham, which was incredible.
Shadow City, shout, face.
It was incredible. So yeah, and there are lots of places in the UK. I'll be going to Edinburgh next week. Actually, it'll be my first time there, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, there are loads of places.
Cool. And just to finish up on, we just heard a Star Wars ringtone coming out of your bag. I heard it. So, if you could do a themed night that you played at, what do you think it'd be? Where everyone dresses up, including yourself. You have to dress up as well. What would it be? Would it be Star Wars or would it be something else?
It would have to be Star Wars because I mean, I'm a huge fan from a kid. Well, how old was I when the first one came out? I think I was 13 or 14.
Yeah.
So it made a big impact on me. Yeah. So, and I would probably go too tall for R2D2, even though he's my favourite. I'll probably go as C3PO or something.
Well, at least you've got it all planned out. Like if it does happen, then you've got it all planned out.
Now I'm going to have to make it happen now.
You have to do it. Cool. Well, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good week here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.